Hello, my name is Gary Wilfred Butterworth. We all know that my generation were the type of folks to stay with one employer for decades. But these days, well, that's not necessarily the case. Here at the Human Services Agency, we have something exciting to share, a new employee benefit. We call it the Bespoke Stay Interview. It's a voluntary, career-centered conversation between you and your supervisor. It flips the traditional performance review on its head, and you decide what you want to share in a safe space. So, how does this conversation serve as an employee benefit? By offering new perspectives to both you and your supervisor. One, your work matters. It's worthwhile. It makes a contribution. Two, your work should feel meaningful to you. And three, we want you to feel like you belong and that you are valued. So, what's the bottom line with the Bespoke interview? It's unique, tailor-made for you, not unlike the suit. Don't worry though, you won't be interviewing to keep your own job.
So, what would you say you do here?
Not like that. Let's see how an effective supervisor really handles this.
All right, thanks so much. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. What are you learning at the agency and what do you want to learn?
Well, in my current role, I'm working with various other departments in the agency, so I'm getting a good feel about how the public sector works, and I want to learn really about how to become a manager. So what skill set I would need to become a manager here in the organization.
Okay, good. Let's explore what skills you may need to take on those types of responsibilities.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Interesting. You know, I want to see another one.
So, I know this question might sound a little bit unusual, but I'm curious to know, why do you stay here?
Why do I stay here? Well, I would like to say that I stay here because I love my job. I love helping people. I love the team that I'm working with. And I just feel that we have a great dynamic and we collaborate on everything. And teamwork is what I thrive for. And that is why I stay here.
I'm so elated to hear that, Joey. If you had to narrow it to one specific reason, what would you say that reason would be?
One specific reason. Well, I would have to say that I'm passionate about helping people and that I'm a public servant at heart and I love to serve the public. And that includes my internal customers and my external.
That's great to hear, Joey. I'll go ahead and follow up with you on your Bespoke plan soon.
Awesome. Thank you, Kim.
I kind of like that one too. You know, maybe I'll give it a try.
So, I have a bit of a more challenging question to ask. Would that be okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go for it.
Hello, Kim. Hello, Maxwell. What's happening?
Hi, Gary. I was just about to ask Maxwell the fourth question for our Bespoke interview.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I heard about that. Would you mind if I gave it a try? Yes. Maxwell, when is the last time you thought about leaving HSA and what prompted it?
I know the answer I'm supposed to give. Oh no, everything's great. Tip top, ship shape, top notch. Item 1. Can I be honest with you, Gary?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not always happy here. I've actually thought about leaving HSA more than once. and well, I just haven't really known what to do.
Yeah. We have a bit of a problem here. Didn't see that coming. What do I do here?
Gary, why don't you let me handle this one? That's okay. I want you to be able to tell me what's really going on. We really want to make this a positive experience for you, and I just want to remind you this is totally a safe space. So I really want to get as much information as I can from you so that we can make this whole experience more positive one for you.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that, first of all. Yeah, so I would say that the main thing I thought about and run through my mind is just, I feel like I work in a silo. You've probably heard that term, I feel very isolated. And that's just not how I work best. I'm a very collaborative type of person. Brainstorming is where I do my best work. And just in my current role, I feel like I'm kind of just sitting in front of a screen in a cubicle by myself all the time. But that's just one thing. I also say that there's also been times where I feel like I've gone on wild goose chases trying to track down information or understand a process, and there's 7 different people who I'm trying to contact, and no one knows. As you can imagine, it's a little frustrating. So I would say that those are really the main things, is just feeling isolated and not really having a clear idea of what I'm supposed to be doing at all times. Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm really sorry to hear that. I would really want to make this a positive experience for you, but I do appreciate your honesty with me. Let's work on making it a more positive experience.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. And yeah, if there's anything else that I can let you guys know, just let me know.
Yeah, that was a lesson in humility. So, you got a chance to see the Bespoke interview do's and do nots. You should have a pretty good idea about what the Bespoke interview is and why we're doing it. Oh, and we'll make sure you get a copy of that memo, okay? When your supervisor asks to meet, we hope you'll give it a shot. And when you have the conversation with them, we encourage you to be candid and honest so that we can improve your experience here at HSA. The feedback that you provide will help us make things better for everyone. We want you to speak your mind. In other words, bespoke. Until we see you again, this is Gary Wilfred Butterworth reminding you that with the Bespoke Stay interview, you aren't interviewing to keep your own job. You're interviewing so that we can keep you engaged.